CBS 47 Eyewitness News in high definition.
Coming up on Eyewitness News at noon, the president hitting the road, what he's doing to push his ideas from the State of the Union. Kids spending the night in schools, the impact the freezing weather is having on the South. And Super Pope, how the pontiff is being portrayed in a graffiti mural.
Plus rain and snow ahead in your pinpoint forecast.
This is CBS 47 Eyewitness News at noon in high definition.
I'm Jenny Toste in for Zara Arboleta. President Obama is now on a two-day road trip to promote his economic ideas from the State of the Union address. Tara Mergener reports on how he's pushing for more opportunities for all Americans and how to tackle income inequality. Meantime, New York Senator Michael Grimm is feeling the heat today after he threatened a reporter following the State of the Union address.
Let me be clear to you. You have to do that to me again in 3 years.
I just wanted to ask you.
The reporter was asking Grimm about a federal investigation into his 2010 campaign fundraising when Grimm went off. Grimm later responded by saying, quote, "I doubt that I am the first member of Congress to tell off a reporter, and I am sure I won't be the last." The news station has demanded an apology. The House of Representatives has approved a 5-year, $956 billion farm bill. The measure passed easily by a 251 to 166 margin, but a majority of Democrats opposed it. Democrats have complained about cuts over 10 years to the food stamp program. The bill also eliminates a $4.5 billion a year subsidy program, which offered direct payments to farmers. But farmers of some major crops will still be insured by the government against losses. The bill, however, does not include emergency drought legislation for California. The Senate now takes up the bill where it must pass before President Obama can sign it into law. Today's CBS 47 web poll asks, now that the House of Representatives has passed the farm bill, do you think the Senate will follow suit? To answer today's web poll, just head to our website, yourcentralvalley.com. You can also weigh in on the conversation on our Facebook page and tune in for the results tonight at 11. The South has been clobbered by an unusually strong winter storm. Meteorologist Dominus Brown shows us how cars were stuck on freeways and kids spent the night in schools. Back here in the valley, it's a different type of weather that's impacting us. Farmers are now being forced to drill wells to try to survive this year's drought. The process is expensive and can cost up to $1 million by the time a well is ready to run. An owner of a well drilling company, though, says this is the busiest he's ever been as Central Valley farmers try to save their crops.
The water table's around 300 feet, but we go deeper to get more water. Because the deeper you go, the more water stratas you pick up, the higher yield you'll get on your well.
But even if farmers can afford a new well, not all areas have the same amount of water available, and the quality of water is not always the best. Some farmers have already been told they're getting zero water allocation this year. So is there any rain or snow in sight? Meteorologist Justin Sacher joins us with the pinpoint forecast. Thanks, Justin. And South Valley police continue to search for a 72-year-old LONZY woman. Tammy McCall disappeared January 18th, 10 days ago, when she dropped her son off at work in Porterville and never returned to pick him up. Her car was found Monday in the Friant-Kern Canal, and a dive team was sent in to search the water. Her daughter-in-law refuses to believe anything bad has happened, and the family is posting flyers around town hoping someone comes forward with information.
No matter how she gets home, I want her home, because that's the only way we're going to get this closure.
If you know anything about McCall's disappearance, please call 911. And they're counting the homeless to try to end homelessness. Census takers are now going through the city and county of Fresno. The Fresno Madera Continuum of Care is doing the survey, and they estimate the highest concentration of homeless is in downtown Fresno. That's where LONZY Armstrong has been for the last 3 years. He credits the survey for helping him find resources.
This is a very good thing they're doing, and with this crew coming out to get the exposure out there to the people so we can get the help that we need.
The volunteers will finish the census Friday. It usually takes 2 to 3 months to compile the data. And you have the chance to review the City of Fresno's design guidelines for the high-speed rail project. There's an open house tonight at Fresno City Hall. The city has put together recommendations for the look, feel, and performance of the project within the Fresno city limits. The open house will be on the first floor lobby of Fresno City Hall from 5 to 7 tonight. And for an early look at the project guidelines, you can head to our website. That's yourcentralvalley.com. centralvalley.com, and we have a link there. Still to come on CBS 47 Eyewitness News at noon. Will he be kicked out? The petition to send Justin Bieber back to Canada. And keeping the Olympics safe, security concerns continue in Sochi. Plus, Super Pope will show you the mural that popped up in Italy.
CBS 47 Eyewitness News at noon in high definition.
A giant mural of the Pope, painted like a religious version of Superman, has appeared on a wall near the Vatican. Italians are dubbing the graffiti art Super Pope. The artist portrays the pontiff as the Caped Crusader in flight, with his cape fluttering and his rosary swinging around his neck. The pontiff's right arm leads the way, his hand clenched in classic Superman style, and the artwork also shows the Pope holding a briefcase emblazoned with the word valores. That's Spanish for values. And following recent terrorist attacks now, Americans making their way to the Winter Olympic Games are taking strict precautions. Tony Lopez speaks to a freelance journalist getting ready to make the trip. And that's Tony Lopez reporting. 2 men are facing charges for making counterfeit tickets to the Super Bowl. Investigators say the fraudulent items include tickets to the 2014 AFC Championship game, the NFL Commissioner's Party at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in Manhattan, and the NFL Honors Party at Radio City Music Hall. The forged tickets did have the official NFL logo and barcode printed on them, but the printing on the tickets was washed out and not properly aligned. Still to come on Eyewitness News at noon. Keeping your kids safe on the internet, how one school district is protecting its students. So spotty showers, not guaranteed for everybody.
Not guaranteed, probably more on the eastern side of the valley than the western side, but keep your fingers crossed.
That's right.
Take
Snow for the mountains. Praying for powder, right? All right, thanks, Justin. A town in Indiana is teaching its students about playing it safe on the internet. Currently, more than 90% of tweens and teens use the internet on a daily basis. That's why the school has begun teaching more than proper usage on the World Wide Web. The town's director of technology says there is an appropriate way to behave online, and what better place to learn than at school. So the school's administrative team developed a program to begin teaching elementary grade students what experts call netiquette.
Material is geared toward particular age groups, and the content was evaluated for appropriateness and the types of lessons that we wanted to teach at each grade level.
Their curriculum uses online resources like netsmarts.org. Students play games or read interactive stories that teach lessons regarding safety online or how to know what the students are reading is accurate. Still to come on CBS 47 Eyewitness News at noon. Should he stay or should he go now? The push to send a pop star back to Canada. And coming up on the news at 5, the latest projections from our weather team as we track the first storm our area has seen so far this year. An update on the snow expected in the Sierra. That's on Eyewitness News tonight at 5. The White House may soon have to talk about Justin Bieber. A petition to deport the pop singer already has more than 100,000 signatures on the White House website. That means the government has to have an official response. The petition calls the 19-year-old, quote, dangerous and reckless, and says he threatens the safety of Americans. So they want his green card revoked.
I never would have imagined that, but that's going to be interesting.
I said on the morning show, that's how all 19-year-olds are, right?
Oh my gosh.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
All right, well, if you see something interesting or you're just out and about enjoying the area, send us a picture. You can now post that on our website. You have a way to post those videos and photos.
It's called Mobile Journalist, powered by Clausen Honda. To go to our website, yourcentralvalley.com, and click on the Mobile Journalist banner in the upper right-hand corner. Or use Instagram or Twitter on your smartphone. We'll feature your photos and videos on our shows.
That's right. So to see your post, make sure you use the hashtag YCV or YCV Lego if you want a chance to win some tickets to the Lego movie or any promotional hashtag that we have for the day. So we're hoping, crossing our fingers for some rain, right?
Yeah, we're going to see some spotty showers somewhere in the valley, going to get them most likely to the north and east of Fresno.
Okay.
That's where the best chances are, but there will be showers, and I do expect at least a little bit here in Fresno.
All right. Thanks so much, Justin. See you tomorrow.
CBS 47 Eyewitness News.